Well, hello there, everybody. How's it going out there in chronic pain land, medical marijuana land, and all that, all across the country? Look at my new glasses. Hey. I went rims this time, because right here, I used to be rimless. It was all just glass. And I see a rim. I'm not used to that. But the last 3 pair of glasses I've had were all rimless, and they always broke right in here on one side of the nose piece. Totally broke up away. You couldn't tape them together, couldn't do anything, so I had to get new glasses. Debbie was supposed to be first, but mine broke, so it happened. Right now I'm sitting outside. I'm actually sitting on the seat that doesn't have a cushion because all the other cushions are soaking wet. It is very wet here. As you can see, everything's soaked. Can't even sit on the stoop. My ashtray's wet, everything's wet. Oh well. So, today, pain. That's what I was going to talk about, pain. Pain is both subjective and objective and even comparative. And they have different schedules of different ways of measuring your pain. Different pain scales. There's the McGill pain scale, there's a subjective pain scale, there's a comparative pain scale. The subjective and comparative are very close to each other. The comparative has more information per number, per pain level. And there's a problem with chronic pain. Chronic regional pain syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome that comes along with all the pain, because the pain makes you tired without doing anything. It just makes you tired by just by living, breathing, and feeling pain wears your body out. Now, some people are able to use hemp-derived cannabidiol, ibuprofen, Tylenol. They're able to use those for their pain. Okay, well, there's some of us that suffer such pains that it's unbelievable. It is. It's unbelievable that I've been up in the 10 out of 10. When I went to the doctor's office, I said, I'd much rather be in the hospital right now, but just give me something for the pain. And, I started low. They started me with tramadol, didn't do a thing. That's baby aspirin. Then they started me on hydrocodone, slowly built me up until I was taking almost 120 milligrams of hydrocodone a day. Plus, the hydrocodone had Tylenol added to it. And that is bad for your liver. So, I wanted to get away from all that Tylenol. I was more worried about my liver with Tylenol and hydrocodone than I am with my morphine sulfate, because morphine's pure and there's nothing else to it. And medical marijuana is the preferred adjunct to opiates therapy. Yes, if you're on opiates, the best thing you could add is medical marijuana or CBD hemp. CBD-derived hemp from Tracy Morgan Gibson. HempSavedMe.com. CBD Hemp Saved Me on Facebook. Tracy's a doll. Her products work. I do not get anything. I've won 2 raffles. That was a wheel spin. It was totally random. The first time was after joining, I won a free spray. Just a little while ago, we bought Debbie her chaga mushroom pills that have turned her around and made her healthy again from whatever disease she had. We don't know, but she's cured. Plus her cataracts has gone away. Tell me that this CBD, non-addictive, non-psychoactive, you cannot tell me that it's going to be rescheduled as a Schedule 1 narcotic. That's beyond the ignorant. It's beyond ignorant. Prohibition itself is ignorant. For almost 150, 180 years, hemp was legal tender. It was money. They banned it in 1937. And then, because of the war effort, in 1942 they made a film, Hemp for Victory, a nice short film, and they encouraged farmers to grow hemp to make things that the war effort was depleting the stocks of. Hemp fixed it. Hemp helped. Hemp helped World War II. Okay? We've been embroiled in a war since 2002, 2003. Okay? Going on 14 years, okay, of occupying countries in the Middle East and fighting these people. And I'm not going to get started in that. But we get veterans coming home that have chronic pain issues and mental issues from being in combat zones and everything. PTSD, pain conditions, phantom pain from lost limbs in combat, all treatable with medical cannabis or hemp-derived CBD. Now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to talk about some pain, different types of pain, and why it's difficult for doctors to treat with opiates and medical marijuana now. And I'll be going over how I am, get away B, I am doing so much better now with the extra morphine. I've got 4 immediates a day now. I don't always take them all because my weed helps. My Seroquel helps me get to sleep. My amitriptyline helps me get to sleep with my vape. So I'm not always taking my 4th morphine. Sometimes I can get to bed with the Seroquel and amitriptyline and I vape as I'm going to sleep. I sleep like a baby. I go right out. I used to lay awake for hours, waiting for pain to ease up. I don't wait for hours anymore. I lay down and I'm almost immediately out. And I wake up feeling refreshed. Now, my pains come back, even after I've taken my morning morphine, and they wear me out. And I even get exhausted sitting here talking. It takes energy, it takes thought. And it creates pain, which I have my opiates and medical marijuana. And it's the best thing ever for my type of pain. Other people are getting plenty of relief from CBD products from Tracy, from hempsaveme.com. Try that for your pain first, before you ask your doctor for opiates. If the cannabidiol cannot help you, opiates is probably the last ditch effort that you can make with your doctor. And if it's a legal medical marijuana state, you tell your doctor that if you're going to be on opiates, you want marijuana also. And show them this video. And tell them the truth. Just what I'm telling everybody here. Let me go inside now. Just walking myself inside instead of pausing. So, opiates, pain, medical marijuana, hemp-based medicines, Mother Nature's Pharmacy. Mother Nature's Pharmacy. Okay? Mother Nature, or God, for those who are religious, and follow the Bible, read Genesis 1:29. God has put every seed-bearing, fruit-bearing plant that we need for our sustenance. To me, that sustenance in the Bible includes health. It includes us needing medications, and plant-based medications have been around since the dinosaurs, or after the comet hit the earth and wiped out the dinosaurs, and we had to, everything had to come back after that big upset. But we have evolved with the marijuana and cannabis and hemp plants. We have evolved with these plants, and they're in our DNA. And it's just the longest thing ever to prohibit this. Let me get on to some stuff here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, get this. Back in the 1937, when they made marijuana illegal, they came out with this thing called the Marijuana Tax Stamp Act. And it was passed, but it had loopholes. Guess what the loopholes were? To legally possess your marijuana, you had to have the tax stamp. No problem. So you get marijuana. You go and say, here's my marijuana, I want a tax stamp for it. Their loophole stated that since you possessed that marijuana without the tax stamp, you were guilty and arrested for a felony. Yes, the act of getting the stamp itself was illegal. So they made a law that you could possess if you got the tax stamp. But to get the tax stamp, you had to perform an illegal buy. That was the most bullshit law ever. I can't believe what these people were thinking. But then I've seen the movie Reefer Madness. Has anybody ever seen that? This one guy gets... they show these people hallucinating. You do not hallucinate with marijuana. I don't care what the psychoactivity and euphoria do, you do not trip. This is not LSD. It's not a hallucinogenic. It creates euphoria. And euphoria is not hallucinations. Okay? Euphoria is good. It comes from the Greek word of meaning having health. Marijuana promotes health in the body through the endogenous cannabinoid system, the ECS, with hemp-based CBD or cannabis-based THC, CBD, marijuana. All works for pain. So this video is going to be on YouTube, marijuana, chronic pain, and fibromyalgia. Anita, chronic regional pain syndrome and fibro. Okay, she's gone through all opiates from OxyContin to methadone, synthetic heroin. Okay, to start with, how powerful is CBD? It stops children's seizures dead. Stops them. Safely. And I've told you, your child could drink an entire bottle of CBD oil and not... You don't need to do anything. Sit back and watch your child get healthy. If there was anything wrong with if there's anything wrong with your body as a vertebrate life form, anything wrong with your body, the ECS takes cannabinoids and puts them to a positive thing. They make them work positively on your body, on your pain. Hemp CBD, many people are getting pain relief. I'm taking my CBD just to stay cancer free. I need THC marijuana because I need to go right to the pain center up here. And that's what the THC does. Your THC receptors are up here, and so are the CB1s for cannabidiol. Now the CB1 and CB2 receptors are everywhere else in your body, even in your head, and the CB2s take in all the other cannabinoids. CBD, CBR, CBN, all of them. And it does positive things only. And you cannot deny this. Let's see. Injected straight into a breast tumor. THC content. THC and CBD marijuana injected directly into and around a breast tumor immediately makes that tumor start to eat itself in a system called autophagy, and it takes the tumor away. It gets rid of all tumorous, cancerous activity right there, and anywhere else in your body. CBD goes where it's needed. Wherever your body needs it, it will put it there. Okay? And these anti-weed Nazis spewing their propaganda just do not understand how safe this medicine is. Okay? They believe lies and they hype and they believe in the movie Reefer Madness and all those posters from back in the day that I posted the other day. Marijuana, the plant from hell. This girl turned to sex and drugs and rock and roll and no. Marijuana does not do that. You don't see a marijuana smoker wandering the streets at 4 o'clock in the morning looking for a fix. No. A marijuana smoker runs out of weed, he goes, oh shoot, I'm going to have to go re-up. I'm going to go to bed first. Or I'm going to eat first. And then go to bed. But they're not wandering the streets saying, I need a fix, I need a bag, give me a 1/4 ounce, please, help me. No. Bullshit. Okay, pain. When it comes to pain, pain is relative, as well as subjective and comparative. Depends on who's looking at it and how they're looking at it. Using opiates by themselves would probably affect me like OxyContin did. But when I went off the OxyContin that had me severe constipation and everything, when I went off the OxyContin, I went directly onto morphine sulfate and medical marijuana at the same time. And over the last 3 years, I just got my 4th card, so I'm starting my 4th year of medical marijuana. Since Debbie started with her chaga mushrooms blend with CBD, I've started using the orange oil drops from hemp. The straight hemp oil, non-psychoactive, non-addicting. But, let me show you something. I used to have to live here on the couch. This is my couch. I have to lay down here with my pillows. And I can watch TV. Over there. Yes, that's how it works. And I had to sleep here. All the time. Every day. Every night. Right there. Now, welcome to our bedroom. Debbie's got her bed. I used to sleep in it. I can't anymore. Because when I lay down, I roll. I move around. And my neck gets stuck in crazy positions, and I can't move. I can't do anything when I wake up. So here I am. Ta-dun, on the floor. I could not do this. I could not do this months ago. Before I started on the CBD pills, I could not get down here and then get up in the morning. Because of the CBD I've been taking, I'm able to get up and I feel better. Yes, I feel great. Why? Because I'm taking hemp-derived CBD at the same time I'm using my opiates and high THC content marijuana. And it gives me the freedom and the ability to go back into the bedroom. Yes, I have to have my own little special bed, super foam, nestles me in tight, holds me steady. It's great. I'm finally back in the bedroom to sleep. I bring my pillows out here and I put them out here, and I do my naps out here during the day. I watch TV, which I haven't even turned on yet. But I still got so much to talk about on pain and stuff, and I'm just getting back and forth. I gotta try to get on track here. But weed helps my pain, and so does THC. But for some people, hold on. Sorry, the dog never wants to go pee until I'm doing something like this. Yes, I'm talking about you. Anyway, pain. Some people can use the CBD from hemp for their pain relief. Pain relief, weight loss, anti-anxiety, anti-depression, PTSD, and pain. Hemp-derived CBD. Use that first. Try it first. Okay? I recommend it. AON Tracy does not reimburse me for this at all. I push these products because I believe in them, because I am feeling better with them. Okay, it's not just the opiates and the marijuana anymore. It's the hemp oil too. The hemp oil has added to my quality of life. Just like the extra morphine my doctor gave me a month or so ago, it has increased my quality of life. And now the hemp oil has increased it even more. My pains, my 5 might be your 1. Your 5 might be my 1. Okay? Pain is subjective to the individual, and it's hard to compare to people. So that's why they use the comparative and subjective pain scales to try to, this is a list of things that a 7 is. How many of these do you feel? This is what an 8 feels like. What do you feel? Okay, that's why sometimes I'm a 7-8. I feel like much of 7 with some things from the number 8. Okay, that's because my pains fluctuate. Right now, they're very high because of the cold, humidity, and barometric pressure. I get warnings about my barometer pressure before my weather app tells me that there's increased pressure. It does. It's a migraine alert, they call it. My migraines turn on and tell me before my application even can. My brain tells me that the barometer is dropping or rising, whichever way it goes. I feel it. Okay, but when it comes to pain, opiates therapy, it takes trial and error. It takes you working with your doctor and working with the care team to try to figure out what number of pain you are, what number of pain you need to get to, and what's going to help you. Like I said, I started with tramadol, went to the hydrocodone with lots of Tylenol, did not like that. went to the OxyContin with my psych meds at the same time. 2013 was a bad year. But October 2013, stopped the OxyContin. I dried out for a few days. Bad withdrawal symptoms. I wasn't taking weed yet. Weed attenuates withdrawal of opiates. Weed is the best thing to add to opiate therapy. And cannabidiol from hemp is even just as great, because it does help many people with pain. But anyway, opiates therapy takes trial and error. Okay, we'll start you off on this dose. What's your pain number when you come back? We'll try you on this dose. I have slowly built up from worthless tramadol all the way up to 120 milligrams of hydrocodone with a whole lot of Tylenol added in. Then I went to the OxyContin with the psych meds, venlafaxine, Klonopin, Seroquel, all those things added together ruined me. Helped my pain, but I wasn't in my right mind. I'm still recovering memories. But that's where pain, you have to do a pain agreement with your doctors nowadays. You have to agree that I'm going on opiates therapy. I promise not to do A, B, and C. Okay? Drink alcohol. Take any non-scripted medications. Okay? That's what your pain agreement is. I did that with my doctor, and I have promised him, and I stick to it. Okay? When he added the morphine and marijuana to get me off the oxy, we both had no idea what the benefit was going to be to me. This is going to be another two-parter, but just about talking about pain and how relative pain is. Okay, because I'm not going very far here. I'm just basically going over my history and trying to get across how hard it is for doctors and the patients to quantify pain, because everybody's pain is different. It's all relative to the individual. As I said, my number 1 could be your 5. My 10. I'll tell you what, there's very few people that can take a number 10. I know, I've been there. Okay, when I was laying in the hospital, I was in 10-10 pain. And all they would give me was tramadol. They would not give me my morphine. Well, I was actually still in the OxyContin then when I was in the hospital. I said, I need pain relief. They gave me a Demerol finally. I was able to get some sleep. But I was laying there in so much pain. And when I went and saw the doctor next and got the marijuana and the morphine at the same time, it's been the changing of my life. I've already hit in 29 minutes. But pain. Pains vary. Where the pains are, where the pains come from, how the pain's controlled, how you can control the pain with your own mind, and how the doctors can help you control it with opiates and other NSAIDs, SSNRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, whatever they can find to try to help you. Get into a pain agreement with your doctor. Try to get opiates with marijuana. Because if you can add marijuana to any kind of painkiller, you don't have to worry about offbeat symptoms. I can't hit 30 minutes. I'm going to have to stop this. Free hemp and free marijuana from the prison of ignorance. Tomorrow, more about pain and the endocannabinoid system. See ya. Peace out. Free marijuana from the prison of ignorance.